right, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Alright, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, and our Deliverer, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai, called Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this 100% truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, via the Holy Scriptures. Salutations, peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect, my fellow laborers doing this work in all truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, risking their lives, as well as the speckled bird, who are Israelites that look like the other nations, but whose lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, alright, and as well as the Aquatian, alright, the sisters listening and learning and taking heed to this word. Shalom and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabbat. Alright, this is Brother Abijah with a lesson, through the spirit. Basically, doing my reasonable service, Lord willing, I'm doing it accordingly, being that watchman for the Lord, for the sheep, and just reporting on some news that I came across. And I brought that first scripture out because we getting closer and closer to that third woe. All right, that third world's war, man, because the tension is getting so hot. Eventually, something gonna have to pop off, man. Right now it's a lot of, when you was in middle school or in high school or something, and you see some dudes about to fight, and they just keep pushing each other, keep shoving each other, puffing up their chests at each other, but neither one of them swing yet. That's kind of what's going on now with America and these other nations, man, as well as America's allies. One of those allies being Israel. All right, and the tension is constantly brewing, man. It's not dying down. It's not subsiding, and it's not showing any kind of signs of slowing down or getting better, man. All right, but we know it's not gonna get better because of why? Because for prophecy's sake. Okay, the scriptures speak about that war of Armageddon. All right, as well as that third woe, man. These things are going to come to pass. It's only a matter of time. All hell is about to break loose upon this earth, man. All right, so this is why, we telling you Israelites out there, man, to repent. All right, and those Israelites are the so-called blacks and Negroes, the so-called Latinos and Hispanics, as well as the so-called Native and Seminole Indians. Okay, those names were given to us by the world, man, by these so-called white people, these the Caucasian race, which they are of the nation of Edom, man. They Edomites, they red people. All right, they've given us those proverbs and bywords as names. Okay, we are truly the people of the Bible, man, the Hebrew Israelites. All right, and it's time to repent, okay, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. The Lord is about to pour out wrath upon this place, and it's time to get right. All right, but I got a few articles, and then I'm gonna get some more scriptures. This, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, I believe this was about a week ago. As a matter of fact, apparently it was posted on the 18th, but I believe this was actually about a week ago. But this article. This is from I don't know, it's not showing. I'm gonna just say dw.com, I guess. But it says Israel launches airstrike on Iran-linked targets in Syria. Syria said 3 military personnel were killed during an Israeli airstrike. And if I'm not mistaken, they found out that it was more. It may have been like upwards of a dozen or so. But nevertheless, man, there was some Israelis, some Iranians out there in Syria, killed in this Israeli airstrike. So Israel's military said the move came after troops found improvised explosive devices along its northern border. Okay, so apparently, somehow Israel's military found out that there was some explosives, and if I'm not mistaken, they were in another article they mentioned something about nuclear explosives. So apparently this was like this was kind of like a flex of power, so to speak, of Israel basically telling Iran, not to deal with any kind of nuclear weapons. All right. It says the Israeli military said on Wednesday that it had launched airstrikes on targets in Syria belonging to the Iranian Quds force and the Syrian military. Avicii Adre, a spokesman of the Israeli Defense Forces, said that the airstrikes targeted military targets, warehouses, headquarters, and military complexes. All right, and then I actually have video of the actual airstrike. It's lucky. All right, this is the actual video of the airstrike.
לפנות בוקר חיל האוויר תקף מטרות משמעותיות של כוח קודס האיראני בסוריה וגם של צבא סוריה. זאת המדיניות הברורה שאני מוביל מזה שנים. לא נאפשר התבססות איראנית צבאית נגדנו בסוריה, ולא נאפשר שום ניסיון של תקיפה נגדנו משטח סוריה. מי שמנסה לתקוף אותנו, מי שתוקף אותנו, דמו בראשו.
So yeah, basically he was saying, we're not about to let Iran just do anything. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it all out what he said and play it again.
איראנית, צבאית משמעותיות. לפנות בוקר חיל האוויר.
Said this morning, the Air Force attacked significant Iranian Quds force targets.
תקף מטרות משמעותיות של כוח קודס האיראני בסוריה וגם של צבא סוריה. זאת המדיניות הברורה. לפנות בוקר חיל האוויר תקף מטרות משמעותיות של כוח קודס האיראני בסוריה וגם של צבא סוריה. זאת
Quds force targets and Syrian military targets in Syria.
סוריה וגם של צבא סוריה. זאת המדיניות הברורה.
This is the clear policy that I have been leading for years.
שאני מוביל מזה שנים. לא נאפשר התבססות
We will not allow Iranian military entrenchment against us in Syria.
צבאית נגדנו בסוריה, ולא נאפשר שום ניסיון של
We will not tolerate any attempt to attack us from Syrian territory.
נגדנו משטח סוריה. מי שמנסה
Whoever tries to attack us or attacks us will bear the consequences.
לתקוף אותנו, מי שתוקף אותנו, דמו בראשו.
And so, like I said, it's like a flex of power, man. It's a lot of chest bumping and shoving going on right now between these nations. All right. Got another article. Because it's getting hot, man. This is recently, if I'm not mistaken, today or yesterday. It says a gunman assassinate. It's like it said a gunman assassinated Iran's top nuclear scientist, provoking a new crisis. It says Iran expressed fury over the death of Masin. I ain't gonna try to say that, but the nuclear scientist for Iran, the force behind what U.S. and Israel officials described as Iran's secretive weapons program. Okay, and that was relevant to that airstrike that they did in Syria, because Iran, I believe they got their hands on some nuclear missiles, some nuclear weaponry, I should say. And basically, Israel is, they're not too fond of that. All right, and they trying to enforce that authority. So Iran is getting fed up. Not to mention that, they leader Soleimani was killed at the beginning of this year, man. So they really getting fed up. It says his death may complicate President-elect Joe Biden's intention to restore the Iranian nuclear deal. And the reality is, man, there is no restoration coming. There is no reconciliation coming between China and America, neither Iran and America, and damn sure not Russia and America. These people never gonna get along, man. They about to go at it real soon. All right, this is another article. It says Israeli military prepares for possibility Trump will strike Iran. All right, but really it's the these so-called Israelis who's in charge, who's calling the shots, and America is gonna follow suit. But they making it seem like America is gonna make these moves and that they're gonna follow up and back them up. That's not the case. All right, these so-called Israelis, man, them fake Jews over there, all right, is very prideful, very arrogant, and they about to wage war, man, because they feel like they got some heavy weaponry, and that they feel like they can't be messed with because they got America backing them up. All right, so that's why they feeling real bold, man. It says the Israel Defense Forces have in recent weeks been instructed to prepare for the possibility that the U.S. will conduct a military strike against Iran before President Trump leaves office. Senior Israeli officials tell me. All right, so whoever the reporter is, hey, this was sent to the chat, and I was saying, just me speaking as a man, that I believe I had sent to the chat this guy Trump talking about he's gonna leave the
When I was born in the colony of
Salakia. Salakia, bear with me real quick. Yeah, Salakia for that. But yeah, this guy Trump said he was gonna leave the White House, peacefully, if it comes back that the Electoral College votes for Biden, which it's a lot of confusion because they said he already won. So why is it that he's waiting for the electoral college to vote for him? It's a lot of confusion, a lot of lies, a lot of deceit going on. But that's another title, another conversation for another day, man. But yeah, man, these people getting ready for war. All right, but let's get some scriptures now, man. I'm Salaki for the rambling. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. All right, or Chaldeans, however you want to say it. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, because this place, America, Babylon the Great, man, has been looked at as a place of benefits, a place of opportunity. It has been looked at as this perfect country to go to. That's why everybody is trying to leave their country to come to America. Okay, because of the illusion that has been pushed for many, many years that this place is where it's at, man. The land of milk and honey, as they call it. Man, really, this is the worst place to live, man. Of course, them other countries, they have their issues as well. All right, America may be a slightly safer in many ways than these other countries, but nevertheless, man, this place is just as wicked as any other country. All right, but it's coming to a point to where, this whore, America, Babylon the Great, is being made bare. Okay, the shame of this place is being revealed. Okay, and people are finding out what this place is truly about and how it's ran, how it was built. Ezekiel 28:6. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. Yeah, so because these leaders of America have been walking around in such great pride, the Lord is going to bring them down, to the dust, like it said. Okay, they're about to be brought real low. They're about to be reminded that they are the base men. Okay, these Edomites. All right, and like the scriptures say, pride goeth before destruction, and in haughty look before a fall. Okay, and this place, America, is, if it haven't already, is reaching its, maximum, that maximum spirit of pride, man. Just, this place thinks it's invincible, like it's just so great. There's no other. This place is a very narcissistic place because of the leaders who run this place is that way. So the Lord is gonna cause these strangers, being these other nations, all right, to come up against this place, America. Continuing on, it says, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness, man. So yeah, they're gonna draw their swords, meaning they're gonna think evil thoughts towards this place. Okay, they're gonna get their weapons ready and begin to aim them at America, Babylon the Great. Verse 8, they shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Excuse me. What thou yet say before him that slays thee, I am a God, but thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. So yeah, man, this damn devil Esau, these Edomites walking around like they invincible, like they can't be touched, like ain't nobody gonna bust a move on them. They walking around with this I wish somebody would attitude. All right, but somebody is. Okay, a lot of people are. Okay, a lot of people gonna bust a move against America. All right, and they about to show America that they not this God that they think they are. They're not immortal. Let them tell it. They can't die. Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth, man. So that day of judgment is coming, man. Everyone is going to be judged. Everybody. Like it says, as it is written, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach. Okay, so that day of judgment is fastly approaching. Hence the title, Armageddon Hasteth, man. It's quickly approaching. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 24. Yeah, and who's the ones destroying the earth? All right, that's Esau, Edom all day. Destroying the earth, man. Polluting the water. The food is tainted. Must we go on? Isaiah 24:18, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the same, in the snare. Salaki. Excuse me. Salaki for that. All right, continuing on, verse 19, or Salaki. I'm gonna read 18 again. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Okay, what kind of power, what kind of force does that, man? ICBM missiles, man, those nuclear missiles. All right, those are they're gonna separate the atmosphere, so to speak, man. They're gonna, like the scriptures speak about, the elements shall burn with fervent heat, man. What kind of power, must, has the what kind of power or thing has the power to burn the elements, man? You know how hot it has to be? All right, and for it to make the earth to move, to cause an earthquake. Verse 20, it says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. That's terrible, man. All right, that's great power. That's great destruction for the earth to move to and fro like a drunkard, swaying back and forth. Verse 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. All right, so the Lord is going to judge these, those who are on high, which that's pursuant to Esau, Edom, these eagles, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. All right, these other nations are going to be judged as well. All right, all of these so-called elites, everyone is going to be judged, man. They're gonna have to be recompensed for their deeds, their wicked deeds. Verse 22, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison. And after many days shall they be visited, man. Shalaki. Yeah, man, the Lord is going to gather all. All right? The Lord is going to gather them all. And further going into that, Joel 3:2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew that's Yahweh Shaphat, okay? The judgment of the Lord, man. Yahweh's judgment. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. The word plead goes into judge, man. The Lord is going to judge all the nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's judgment over there in the Middle East. All right, continuing on. Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Proclaim, verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. This is what's happening as we speak, man. All right, all these different nations are gathering over there in the Middle East, you know, because the tension is building up. And then you have the countries who have allies, therefore other nations is going to intervene, okay? You know, like Israel and America, you know, Iran and Russia, you know, you got in India, you know, you got China, you got all these different countries, man. You know, some in cahoots, some don't like each other. Therefore, you know that's that's going to cause that World War III, that third woe. It's verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And at one point, all of these other nations, including Iran, you know, at one point they was weak, man. But now they have their hands on some good, some heavy weaponry, man, some nuclear weaponry, to where they can defend themselves, and they also can attack, when, you know, if they want to. You know, at a certain point, you know, right now you have people thinking about the outcome of if they do attack, because trust me, Iran wants to attack. You know, they fed up. They leader was killed. You know, their scientist just was killed. They're getting bombed. You know, it's like a little frail kid who's getting tired of being bullied, so they go and they lift weights, or they go and they get into martial arts. All right, and then, you know, they just waiting for, you know, this bully to try them again, so they can show them what they went and learned, the skills that they, you know. So these other nations are about to be like, you know, it's like it says, let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right. Verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. All right, so yeah, that's where the Lord is going to judge these nations, man, including the nation of Edom. All right. Verse 15, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Yeah, because when all those missiles, those nuclear missiles get shot off, it's going to create a whole lot of smoke. All right, then when they hit, you know, that mushroom cloud, and not to mention the surrounding destruction that's going to come from the blast, you know, it's going to be utter destruction, man. And you're not gonna be able to see the sun and the moon and the stars or none of that. All right. Verse 16, Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And and uh and the heavens and the earth shall shake. Yeah, like I just said, the earth shall the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, man. The earth is gonna shake because of that great destruction. Those super crazy nuclear missiles hitting this place. It says, but the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. All right, so the Lord is going to have a certain amount of people, which is his elect, his remnant, 1/3 of Israel, who's going to be saved from this destruction. All right, in Revelation 16:14, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles. Which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the world and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Yahweh Almighty. All right. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment. Who are those who are going to be watching and keeping their garments, man? It's going to be the children of Israel. All right, particularly the elect. All right, it says, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Yeah, because the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night and catch a lot of people unawares. All right, but Lord willing, we be those men and women. All right, we're not of the night. We are the children of the day, the children of the light. Therefore, we walking and we watching. All right, and we being circumspect, and we know what time we in. We know what's coming. We don't know when, but we know what's coming. So whenever it does come, it's not gonna catch us off guard. We're not gonna be found, naked, to where everyone is gonna see our shame, but everyone else will be seen in their shame. Verse 16, and he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, it is done. It's going to be a very fearful thing, man, if you don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem, if you not on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh's side. Okay? If the Lord ain't backing you up and protecting you and guiding you in that day, you have no hope. Verse 18, and there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great. Yeah, man, it's gonna be hella nukes hitting this place, man, rocking the whole earth to and fro. Okay, and people think that because they're not going to be in America or in Israel or in any of those places that's going to be hit with those ICBM missiles, that they're not going to feel the effects. But that's not the case, man. Those missiles is going to be so powerful when they hit, they're going to hit. Okay, and it's going to cause mass destruction, man. Mass destruction. Verse 19, and the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Yeah, the Lord is going to judge America, which is Babylon, man. This place is going to be judged double according to her works. Verse 20, and every island fled, and the mountains were not found. Yeah, because when the missiles hit, the mountains is going to crumble. Everything is going to be obliterated, man. There's going to be nothing left of this place when those missiles is done. And the Lord is done judging this place. 21, And there fell upon men great hail out of heaven. That hail was those multitudes of missiles, man. It's gonna be so many missiles, it's gonna black out the sun. You know, you ain't gonna be able to see nothing. It's gonna be thick darkness. All right, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. You're gonna have people cursing out the Most High when they see the missiles coming his way and knowing that it ain't nothing they can do. These people gonna be hurt, man. Revelation 18:7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. Talking about this whore, America Babylon the Great. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. This is the mind state and the spirit the people of America is in, and first and foremost the leaders, these elite bankers, okay, these international bankers and these so-called elites, you know, the illuminated ones. They walking around in great pride. They don't think that they're ever going to see sorrow, man. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. This is part of this whore being made bare, man, and her not being seen as tender and delicate anymore. She's going to be seen for the raggedy, dirty dog woman she is, man. All right, talking about this place. All right, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. No, you already know what that's confirmed. I don't have to say it again. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her, man. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. That's all that's going to be left of this place, ashes and smoke. You know, and the surrounding countries, you know, they're going to be going through it because they're not going to be able to profit from this place anymore. They're not going to be able to take part in the so-called delicacies of this place no more, man. They're not going to be able to make no more money, all right? These people going to be hurt. These heathens that's in bed with this whore. But little do they know, man, it's their end as well, because they going into slavery, all right? Verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. It's going to take 1 hour for the Lord to destroy this place, man. And there's going to be nothing left. All right, let me get this second Ezra and close it out. Second Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. You know, all of these places, us Israelites have been in captivity. All right. Verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Yeah, all of these nations, when the Lord gathers them, all right, in Yehoshaphat, all right, the valley of Jehoshaphat, as the scriptures say, that's where they're going to be pleaded with, man. They're going to be judged there. These nations, their destruction is at hand, and these Edomites are our arch enemy. Esau, Edom, his destruction is at hand as well. Verse 3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? All right, you have to ask Answer these questions in your mind, man. Are these things possible? If these things are sent by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, like the scriptures say, shall there be evil in the city and the Lord hath not done it? So when these evil things come upon a place or a person, do you think a mortal man is going to be able to stop that or to turn back these things that the Lord has sent? No, it's not going to happen. Verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Yeah, those arrows is the missiles, and the strong archers is these nations, the other nations, man. Verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Do you think even if you wanted to, you can stop them missiles from completely destroying wherever they being shot? Once they shot, there is no turning back. You can't pull the damn missile back and put it back in the, no. Once they shot, they shot. And the Lord is going to allow them to hit exactly where he wants them to hit. Verse 10, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, man. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. Yeah, man, everything is gonna be Hey, everything is gonna be completely, it's gonna be so chaotic. It's gonna be mass confusion. It's gonna be, everything is gonna be moved out of its place by way of those missiles hitting this place, man. It says, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Who is the Lord's right hand? Yahushua. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. The missiles is not going to miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And you know that, through the Spirit, the apostles have broken this down, that these arrows is talking about them ICBM missiles, man, because no matter what kind of machine you come up with, you can't shoot no arrow, not even no giant arrow, from one end of the earth to the other, man. That's talking about a missile. Verse 15 or verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and they shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Yeah, these things are going to come to pass to fulfill prophecy, okay, to make the Lord a man of his word. All right, so, hey, Armageddon Hasteth, man. It's right around the corner. Jacob's trouble is quickly approaching as well. It's going to be, trouble, within this country and without. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. All right. Salutations, peace, blessings, and safety to the elect. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Abba Babal. Shalom.